Now let's start the show. Step out of the cold.
Okay guys, we just finished the full city level roast, and I wanted to bring you to our coffee tree just to talk about the different stages of the roasting process and give you a visual aid into what it really looks like and what's going on. So here, this first one you see is a bean that is about 3 minutes into the roasting process. Actually, let me grab a green bean for you. We'll go over here to sorry for all of that. Okay, we're going to give you a couple green beans to compare this against. Alright, so there's our stash of green beans, okay? It starts as this. It comes basically from the coffee tree, which is harvested, depulped, processed, imported, and all that other good stuff. And then we get it as coffee roasters, and we get it when it looks like this. This is the coffee cherry, otherwise known as a coffee bean. Or excuse me, not the coffee cherry, the coffee seed, and it comes from a coffee cherry, otherwise what we like to call a coffee bean. And as we start the roast process, then we get to this stage right here, which is about 3 minutes into the roast process, and we see the color has changed drastically already. 3 minutes after we heat it up, it's about well actually we started about 400 degrees, but at this level it's probably about 250 degrees once you start the roast process. And then we come down to the second level here. Now you see that it's browned a lot, and you would think that it's drinkable, but at this stage it's still not drinkable. It hasn't reached the first crack yet, and it actually still looks a little fleshy, and if I zoom in a little bit too much, it doesn't focus too well, but this level right here is still a little bit fleshy, and you probably don't want to enjoy that in your morning brew. Then we come to a stage which we like to call city level roast, which is what you've learned about earlier in this session, and this is drinkable. This is entering the first crack, and the bean's chemistry has changed a little bit. It allows it to be drinkable. And as you see, this stage and this stage, the color variations are still a bit different. But don't get too zealous and peek into the pot or the pan and think that your bean is done at this stage, because it's not. Now we come down to the City Plus level roast. And at this stage, you can see that there is a little bit of color variations, not much, between the City level and the City Plus level. Both stages are drinkable, but here it's past the first crack has cleared, and a little bit more of the bean's chemistry is breaking down and changing and giving us a different different taste profile, or more of its illustrious taste profile. And here's the stage we just finished. It is the full city roast, and I want to correct myself on something I said earlier. I said that full city is a few seconds into the second crack, which it is not. It is actually right about to enter the second crack. And so as you see from this level, visually to this level, the bean is a bit darker. Sometimes it's not as noticeable as a visual change as this one has, but it's about to enter the second crack. We actually took this out right as it was about to happen, and this is still drinkable and it's pleasurable. It's not at the espresso stage yet. We have about 2 more notches down to get to the espresso stage, but we haven't gone that route today. So there you go, a coffee tree from the Roaster's Corner, and we are gonna visit you shortly and give you some notes on the full city roast.
Now let's start the show. Step out of the cold.